And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the Logitech G ready to play series in Bangladesh. It's gonna be your boy Aggressive here, hosting this entire one for you all. Another pretty interesting matchup, I would say, from two squads who are now gonna be playing on Rezemble server. I'm really excited for this one. It's gonna be Dead3ye going up against the side of Resemblance. Who's gonna be one to take it all? We don't know just yet, but maybe, just maybe, we could be in for a treat and in for a surprise. It's been a pretty one-sided affair from both ends for some situations, but hey, maybe we can see something a little bit more different. But on the other side of the spectrum, things don't look that promising just yet, because for now we need some more ideologies, to say the very least. The players look to be in a pretty tough spot, because the way that everything is panning out currently, Dead3ye just seems to be the better squad, because they have much more of the backing as a team, and of course they have the achievements to also showcase that they are in purple roster. But for now, at the very least, they're going to take it slow. They're going to reel themselves back a couple of steps, because currently they're
choose your agent
in a pretty one-dimensional position from the other side. Resemblance, they need to prove themselves, and I don't know if they can or cannot, because personally, in my eyes, I am rooting for the members of Dead3ye, because I know exactly what they can do and exactly what the roster is capable of. But here at this stage, when so much pressure is on top of you and it's just going to be mounting up to something incredible, you need to be worried. Resemblance, unless you can pull off a miracle here, just be done for all of you. But still, we've seen a lot of these underdog teams perform admirable games, and even if their ranking is a little bit lower than their opposition, if it's close enough, you can do a lot to bring it all back. As we head on down over towards the game, things they take a turn for the better or turn for the worse, depending on exactly how both these squads are going to go up against one another. These look to be on the better end of the spectrum for the attackers, but we did see some changes. Basil is going to be the one to hold it down. The Raves has some high ping to work with, so don't know how he's going to be playing this duelist, but it's Basil we're talking about. Man, the myth, the legend. It's all the turbo. Good plan from him. He's gonna be able to get that orb up early and completely deny any form of shower control. And not having that shower control on their side could just be a problem. But again, here comes the immediate push up, and Vito is going to be able to shut down the first initial player. After being taken down early, and Faisal's going to be able to retaliate with the first initial kill. He's looking for some more to work with her at the bare minimum, and this kill is the most crucial one. If they're able to gain this one early, here comes a flash up, but no, he doesn't even need it, because immediately it is going to be Faisal. This is what I meant. The guy, even on the highest ping, is always able to win so many of these frags. He's incredible the way that he's able to gain so many of these advantages on the stage. Could just be good for the first initial kill. Just find out one, and he's looking for more. Faisal gets dinged on the forehead. If that was a ghost, good riddance for him. But still, it's completely fine and dandy. It's okay to make it all work. Because over towards the other side, they have much more problems to try and survive in.
30 seconds left.
They have the angle, they have the fight. And Naruto.
Spike planted.
So on the other end, it's 2 bullets in the headhunter. Just need to wait and see how this angle will be taken. But it's a crucial part, but the chamber's not going to give anything away, and Faisal's just going to try and maybe make a little bit of noise, bait out a couple of these shots. Beautiful peek for the Jet, and they're just going to rush it down and take this fight. Dead3ye coming in with the first initial round. This run done to perfection. Opting to go in for rotations instead of full-on commitments. Smart play from the defenders. Sorry, smart play from the attackers, because now, with this round, they're able to stabilize and they're able to gain that small bit of an advantage that they need to turn things around from here. Now, this will be an equal round for the defenders, so the end of the day, how much can you get away with? Sorry about that. This is what happens when you don't drink water. Fasting, and Redoy makes his way up, and he's not really going to be able to get out much. Over onto the other side, Basil's going to be able to spot out one of the players. The Shorty's not going to be able to take him down almost instantaneously. Typhoon on the other end takes another kill, and
Spike planted.
yeah, it's just a complete and utter rush over towards that A side. A Zealot, not much that he can do. He's going to get taken out soon enough. Drop darts coming in, a couple of more frags, a couple of more shots.
Remaining.
But Backo is a very fluffy boy. The fluffy boy is going to be able to get that. Typhoon with the third, and one more step closer towards that orbital strike. And as soon as that orbital strike comes online, you know for a fact that all hell will break loose for the defenders. You need to remember that you need to gain this round here. This buy round is the most crucial one for the map of mine. When you're on the defensive side, if you lose out on the first two pistol rounds, this one buy round carries a lot of weight because you do not want to give your attackers the first 4 rounds. If they're able to gain the 4 rounds, they can easily snowball it out of control when they can switch over to their own defensive side. The map of mine heavily defense favored, and that is what causes a lot of problems. Yeah. You do see the grenade coming in from Eloy, a little bit more of an aggressive play from him, but the attackers, they're just gonna run their way down in. Lamps completely isolated, and Plant could be going down, but again, we don't see out much here. Typhoon gets tied down to very low levels of HP, and Typhoon's gonna need to get himself back out of this one-stick situation. 1-for-1 trade from both sides. Faisal's gonna again come in clutch on his own regard. He's doing so much for his squad, so much for his team, and that's going to be the wraparound rotation that they were hoping for. But the Omen, it's in the perfect angle. He's in the perfect spot, maybe getting that first initial kill. The spray is going to not connect, though, and Typhoon somehow still very much alive here. He's an incredible holder. But again, Zen, what are you going to do to turn this one around? Trigger discipline is the most crucial part, and he turns around at the last second. Rez shouldn't even be turning in that situation, but gets caught out. The timing's just not going to be in his favor. Xanax, and
30 seconds left.
he only has a Spectre in his hand. 2 people covering his flanks. He has nowhere to go here at this. He's just going to get caught as soon as he peeks out. I think it's the most crucial part. Doesn't even need to look behind him. You know he's in towards the side, but what's the call here?
10 seconds left.
I got the spike.
What's being given? Crucial round. Best initial set. That's all that they need to bring this back. 1 and 2. And the most important round has been won by the defenders. And now they can take that side of the game rolling. And the ball on there. If they didn't get this round, I would have been extremely worried for how the defense will hold up, because as soon as they go on to attack, things will go wrong instantaneously.
Wall raised.
We do see a little bit more of a problematic situation for Faisal, though. Man's having trouble with the ping, so he's somehow able to beat the top frag that the team requires for a lot of these situations, but they cannot celebrate just yet. The buys are in their favor, and Typhoon immediately does get that first initial kill. Paranoia in hand over 1-to-1. He's waiting for the first initial little bit of sound to maybe get this kill. El Professor, beautiful masterclass over under the first kill, being smoke criminal. Oh, Basil, okay, buddy, slow it down. Maybe take a couple of steps back, because he's just able to hold. Basil comes in strong. But now they are gonna need to gain even more of an advantage here from the sideline. Zealot going in for a swing here. Takes out Faisal almost instantaneous. One more kill, but Backo. He's a fluffy boy. But he's not gonna be a safe one to pet. 1 and 3. The guy's just going in for one taps night, day and night scenes. Beautiful plays from Backo. Backo, or do I just call you a floofy? I don't know anymore. Either or. can work out, but on the other end, things don't look that good for the defenders, but at least they have the buys to go in for another play and maybe turn things around from there. Basil has an angle, pulls out the showstopper. He needs to worry about the player that's right below him. The Redoy. He has the angle on him, though. Yep, Turbo waiting inside of the spawn side. This was an eco round, and this could easily be pulled off towards Thrifty. The guns are now in the hands of the defenders, and they're looking to make their way up. Turbo has the first initial angle, pushes all the way in towards spawn. And Typhoon, he's been good, he's been fly, but this Thrifty round is pretty much inevitable. Typhoon doesn't even have anything to work with to try and turn this one round around. Here comes a flash, here comes a dash, and here comes a kill from Redoy 90. 2 and 3, another round on the board for the defenders. Somehow the most impossible rounds seem to be always in the favor of the side of defense. And these are the rounds you really question what is the game plan from Dead3ye. They cannot get overconfident in any of these peaks. They need to take time in every single one of these engagements. Otherwise, it could be staring down the barrels of something horrendous if they're not careful. Ooh. Instantaneous headshot, but Faisal's going to be able to retaliate with one of his own. Doesn't have a heal though, like the other side. He did buy up a Vandal, and that is a complete hero Vandal because he opted for no armor whatsoever. And this will cause even more problems for him. Yeah, they have that Vandal, but they need to constantly rotate it around if they want to find any value out of it. Basil has been such a driving force for this team, and he's taking that precision entry timing is the most crucial part. Spots out one, and immediately he's not going to be able to find that first initial kill. Zelot's going to be able to retaliate, and with those Seekers, he's able to gain so much more value. Zen, it's going to be good for one kill at the bare minimum, but still, this one kill doesn't really mean into something more. And my god, this is just a little bit of a detrimental situation. Okay. Zen, here's an absolute Chad and Demon, but he's not going to be able to get out much here. Professor. He's holding. He's trying to get this one done, but for now at least. 9 seconds left. Yeah, that's a miss for Floofy. That's going to be a hard one for him to get. Looking for the final kill. Gives up the angle and gets taken out as well here because of it. 3 and 3. And Rez, the sub for the team seemingly, is the one to lead the charge. Again, 7 and 3 for the Sage. He's been quite a driving force for the squad. Double Sentinel, yeah, of course, it's going to be the most strongest composition that you can have on the defensive side, but I would not expect such a efficient Battle Sage to come out anytime soon. If he's out to play, you know for a fact that the members of Dead3ye need to be a lot more systematic the way that they turn things around. It looks quite detrimental for them. But for now, do you see a pause coming in from the members of Dead3ye? So I guess now we just have to wait and see what their plan is. We're going to be heading down over into a short break and we'll be right back. Get down over into the game immediately back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with the Logitech G ready to play series, but immediately we do see the problem starting to arise. The bodies just are gonna drop, and the attackers are in a pretty tough spot. Rez, man, he's been such a predominant force here. Every single time he peeks out into a corner seems to be the fact that he gets all of these kills. Nothing to worry about, and not Kier. He's gonna get hunted down by a couple of more. Pull over towards the other side. Timing is not his best friend. He's gonna get caught out and he's gonna get taken instantly. Zealot's gonna be the thing that breaks him. The 4-3 scoreline coming in, and Dead3ye, they're looking to be the ones to possibly lose out in this type of situation. So maybe the attacking side is not their strongest suit. Maybe they're looking to be on the defensive end of things. They need to start cultivating as much information as they possibly can about the play styles of members of Resemblance, because if they don't, I do believe that this is just a play style problem that they're facing. They're not reading into their opposition. They're starting to play on defaults, and these defaults are falling apart primarily because of it. You need to understand the habits of your opponents to maybe gain something out of them, but if you don't, it just doesn't really work out. Basil, too much of an aggressive peak. No one can even retaliate and try to go with him. Gets caught out by the grenade and needed to push up, but Yako, Fluffy Boy, is going to be the thing that gets him the first initial kill. Looking for the spam, and Redoy, very low on the HP, needs to push his way out and gets caught out because of it. Another gun for them to work with. Chamber teleport coming in from the side, and Naruto-chan, he's going to be able to get one, but again, the Fluffy Boy is going to be able to find so much value every single time. 2 versus 2 situation, though, on towards the map. Typhoon, it's all up to you. The timing needs to be your best friend. He's not going to check on his left side. The smoke, it's just going to wait down through. The bullets, it's a whiff, but still, maybe he could have done something more, but Typhoon, that's a rough one. There's no way you can come on back from that, my boy. It's completely okay. We all whiff, but those whiffs need to be a lot more, let's say, subtle. Say the very least. It's gonna be a rough one for him, but again, we always talk about this, that it's way harder to hit targets that are not looking at you in comparison to targets that are looking at you. It's okay. Just take it all away. Hold on. Just for now. Engagement. Shell comes in. Side. Lot of damage to be given. And Basil. Poor guy just got completely shut down by utility. No one is going to be clearing out the side of lamps. Okay. Communication utterly broken down, and they're just gonna start dropping like flies because of it. Questioning the ideology and questioning the understanding of the team playing coordination, because currently the teams are just the worst possible spots. What do they really want to do here? Because Dead3ye, they're just not being that much of a forward approaching team. Again, they're playing for defaults and they're just rushing in towards the side. It's gonna go down. Luffy is trying to bait out the first initial play, and again, Rez, man, this guy is just so quick on the trigger. Immediately peeks out, finding those kills. He's on 11-3, and this battle sage is just an absolute Chad. Not here. Has an opportunity to go in for a full wraparound, but get this operator. He's gonna take a swing, but he's not gonna find the bullet, and that's a trouble for him one. Pretty sure the call was given that he's on very low health, and Rez comes in from the back to find that final kill. Has a resurrection online, so that resurrection can easily snowball a lot of these fights, moving down the line out of control. From there, we're gonna take a couple of steps back. See how all of this goes down. One last time. Because as a team, Squads seem to be on completely different ends. On the other side, though, Faisal working his way up once more with that share to see if he can find a bit of an advantage. But Rito, I don't think he's going to give that much space away towards them. Naruto coming in with the operator, being able to take down Zen. Most important part of this engagement, and Rito, he's second guessing himself on this fight. And maybe that second guessing could just be the thing that takes him out here. Doesn't opt to go in for that resync immediately, opts to go in for the utility. Smart, not wanting to overcommit to any of these fights. LeBron showers, we do see that out here wants to make his way up, but Sage Wall completely blocking his way down. This is a completely slow play from the attackers. They want the defenders to make the first initial mistake, but I don't think we're going to be seeing it anytime soon. And a headhunt coming in from the side of Naruto. Takes down another. They're looking for the final couple of kills. Basil waits out on the corner. Professor's going to be able to shut down Not here. Last player is going to be Turbo to find that kill, and my is he an absolute Chad to make this all work. Taken out on a swing, taken out on a whim, and he's going to be able to get it. Professor hits that shot, and he's going to get sent back. 7 and 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's another perfect to work with.
Here. That works. All set up. Teleport's ready.
Down from that though. Another round up and
Watch them run.
all the momentum that Dead3ye had in that last couple of rounds, sorry, seems to have completely gone down the drain. Again, playing on the slow default. Floofy is gonna be able to find that kill. Naruto completely fell asleep on the angle, doesn't pull out on the trigger fast enough. Gets caught off guard, and this is just killing me. Basil. If he's able to gain this, it's gonna be massive for him, but the real question is, will he find much here? Again, we do see the Sage trying to go in for a retaliation play, but not gonna happen not anytime soon. Fast take over on towards this B side, understanding finally what your opponents are trying to pull off. That's the main reason why they're going to be able to find so much of this round, because for now at least, they gain the information that players are holding inside the B side, but these flashes are not isolating a lot of these angles, and this is what I'm really worried about here. If you're gonna take fights like this, if you're gonna take peaks like this, try and isolate a lot of these angles, because currently it doesn't look that good for them. They're gonna swing over towards one side, and it's gonna be Zen. Beautiful taps. Nicely done. It's gonna
Last
be the
round before the switch.
coming in for the side of Dead3ye, and finally, after a long while, they are able to get one more round on the board. The most crucial round as well for them, because now they're in the green light. They have a lot of rounds to work with, and the defensive side can easily be on their favor. 7 and 4, one more round to make him 7 and 5, even better for them to work with, because now they are not only gonna have enough rounds to keep the ball rolling.
You want to play? Let's
They're
play.
gonna have enough to just take that first initial pistol round, take the anti-eco, and also be able to play those bonus weapons in a much more aggressive manner if they really want to do that. But this double sentinel composition on the other side will become so much more weaker on the defense on their own attacking side that they're gonna feel that pressure. But who's gonna mount this pressure here in this round? That's what we need to wait and see. Again, very slow play from the members of Dead3ye. They're not taking any initiative, they're not using utility to gain information, and I have no idea what their plan is here on the line. Unless they find something a lot more further in. This is bad, because look at the defenders. They have full control over this B-long sideline. If any noise is made, they're going to be able to make their way in. Basil has the satchels in hand, pulls out the showstopper to maybe get that first initial kill. Doesn't find out much, but still finds a bullet at the very end. And those are the bullets that you need to turn things around. The Sage on the back end of towards the side opts to go in for that spray, and Rez is going to be able to hold it. Equalizer takes it down over to a much more even standpoint. Shock darts coming in. Bagel's going to be able to take down Zealot.
One enemy remaining.
Man, Bagel's just an absolute Chad. Comes in from the sidelines, and it's going to be Notcare being able to get that final. Beautifully done at a 7-5 scoreline for the members of the attack.
Sides.
And Dead3ye, more than happy
Right
to
here.
towards the 7-5 scoreline. Nicely done, because honestly, if you're able to get rounds like this, that just completely changes the show for me, doesn't it?
Shock dart.
Here. Throwing in a couple of shock darts to deal slight little bits of damage, but second shock dart not really finding a lot of utility there. Bago immediately jumping out before he can take any more damage here. Good shots from Notcare to slow down the attackers as much as they possibly can. Notcare takes another one, and man oh man, is he angry after what happened in the last round. Shotgun's gonna be able to retaliate. Attackers are able to hold down for a little while, but yeah, the wall's gonna break right behind. Bakel could be looking for one. Zen's gonna be the thing that shuts down another, and Notcare takes out Rez. Beautifully done. Ladies and gentlemen, that's another one to
Gun
take
here.
back. 7-6. A 7-6 scoreline. Stop building up here. Remember what I said. It just takes that 7-5 scoreline and let's swap over to the defensive side to completely change the momentum and take it back in your favor. This is why the pistol rounds are so important when you win them out consecutively. The fact that the members of Dead3ye were able to take the first set of pistol rounds and also take this pistol round in particular, it gives them 4 rounds to work with overall in towards the game. And 4 rounds out of 12, that's a massive lead to have. Yeah, when you are considering pistol rounds in general, it doesn't really hold a lot of weight. But when you win out on 2 consecutive pistol rounds, that completely changes how the game will be played from here. And I really hope that the members of Resemblance have started to pick up on that exact thing. They're looking to get that first initial little bit of an advantage, but not spotting on much of the players. Gonna get caught out, running in left, running in right, and Keiko's takes it away. Notcare shuts down another. Yep. They're just gonna try to maybe go in for a wraparound, find one more kill to work with, but this A side, yeah, it's being held. There's no way you're gonna enter this one without a fight. Spike
down.
Should be another kill on it. Yep, that's just done. Oh!
Last player standing.
Okay.
Okay, done.
This is gonna be the thing that takes away 7 score.
Grenade.
Clean round, but now is where the real test will start. You're playing on a bonus, and this bonus round needs to be perfect for you. Get this snowball going, you can easily turn it on.
Watching here.
Very slow take coming in from the defenders. And questioning the fact that Fufi didn't opt to Basil gets taken down to very low chance. It's gonna be a rough one for him. Opposite going for a swing and gets taken out because of it. Not here. Good for that first initial kill. That's a trade that they were really looking for, because now if they're able to get that Vandal in their hand, it's so much more better. But they go again. He's on the other end of that corner. Information's been given that he's holding over towards the A side, but again, I don't understand why didn't he opt to go in for any form of buys. He could have at least bought a couple of bullets. He doesn't need to buy that operator almost immediately. Things could have been so much better for them, but not here. 1 point away.
Revealing area.
Such a crucial ultimate. He's able to gain that.
30 seconds left.
It's just gonna get even better. Pushing their way on towards the side, and Floofy, he doesn't have anything here anymore. He's gonna try to break down the wall as fast as he possibly can. That's all that he's hoping for. Takes down the gun, gives some information away, but that's towards the sideline. That's gonna be the crucial kill, but he's not gonna be able to gain that one anytime soon. Typhoon rushing it down through, picks up a Phantom, has the upgrade. Angle's been taken, not clear though. It's gonna go for swings. It's such a systematic takeover towards the site, man. My God, the members of Dead3ye on the defensive hold is just an absolute beast.
Sorry to spoil the party.
My Lord, was that such a beautiful retake. Military levels of precision when it came down to slicing the pie. One person opted to go in for a short swing while the other went in for the full, completely catching Reds off guard. He was not expecting that. He was shooting one target and the other one just Ferrari peeked him all the way from Bangladesh over on Narnia in a couple of seconds.
The spike.
He just plays off even better here. They're looking for more, but again, finally we do see changes coming. Headhunter coming in beautiful from one side. Taps Floofy out of existence.
Scout destroyed.
Chamber Diff coming into play, but
Blind.
small little bits of damage and stride push-up coming in from the side. Sir. He has a very forward angle. Shock darts are going to vein in. Slight chunks of damage being given, but not too much that you need to worry about. Zealot, though. You need to worry about this guy. These are the impossible rounds that should never even happen, and somehow they are. Oh, what? Typhoon? Yeah, okay. Both of the players just went in the Knievel.
Blinded.
That's gonna be a Knievel that we can always.
Bomb buddy out.
Gonna put the damage. Okay. Basil, he's gonna be the game changer for this. Trying to rush his way down through. That's gonna be another kill. Final one over towards the side. I'm pretty sure he heard out on the footsteps. He's gonna take a swing. He's gonna try to take a fight. Angle's been given. Angle's been taken. Oh my God, he fell into towards the teleporter. Okay, that's the sad one. That was an intentional save, but I'm pretty sure that the professor is kind of sad about that one. Ouch. Crazy. If an aggressive peek could cost you, buddy, if you're not careful. And so Basil just always surprises us every single time. This guy again opting to go in for a little bit of an aggressive swing, but still, regardless, is able to find one kill. So he's gonna be happy about that. Takes account
You
for
will
that
not
one
kill
situation.
my allies.
Never mind. The resurrection comes in from the Sage, and Rez is able to find everything down. Look for one more kill, but again, beautifully done. Isolates the angle, takes the fight, but the timing needs to be perfect. Again, Luffy needs to hold here. His teammates flash comes in from the sidelines. Let the operators over towards this other side. They can plan down, but again, they just need to wait and see what they can get away with. Here comes the flash, here comes the dash. And that teleporter can easily turn things around. So much more to be broken, so much more to be taken here. They have the angle and they're gonna take it all down. And because of this
One enemy remaining.
Molotov, they couldn't even go in for a full-on push. Zealot's not gonna be able to hold, and that is guaranteed to be a 7 and 9 scoreline. Every angle's been covered for old Naruto. Just save this operator in that way. Doesn't get a hold and Dead3ye. They take a 7 and 10 scoreline to take it away. This defensive side of Bind, it's the most hardest thing to try and penetrate. And the members of
That's a good spot.
Resemblance, they were banking on that, but the fact that they were not able to get something like a 10 and 2 scoreline going could be the thing that bites them on the butt later. Because their buys are suffering heavily, and if this round does not go in their favor, it could easily be staring at the barrel. Possible 7 and 12 score. Because sometimes these equal rounds are a lot more interesting for Bayern. Okay, that's going to be a trade coming in. Both sides will be able to find that first initial kill, but Faisal, no one's going to be and it's going to be perfect. That's going to be the trigger control that he needs, and Faisal, beautifully done from him. Takes every single one of these fights. But again, not
Right
here.
here.
Don't go in aggressive, buddy. Just stay inside of the teleporter. You can just wait. You know for a fact one player's in towards the side. You already heard the drop sound. That's all that you need to do for spikes on their end. So don't think for any form of a swing. Typhoon already pushing its way up. They should know that one player's inside of the site. Don't tell me Faisal didn't give the call out. Oh god. This is bad. Dead3ye easily can take this one away. Finds a first kill. That's gonna give the call out over towards the back. That one player is on the long sideline. Faisal's still gonna hold the spike, still in his favor, still in that corner. And Faisal needs to come alive here. Is he gonna be able to get this though is the real question. He just needs to be alive for this one. Spikes are gonna be retrieved and they're just gonna run on away. But wait. You gained the callouts, right? So you can just run on back to B. They tried to go in for that pincer, but Faisal? What's the comms here, man?
10 seconds left.
You know your teammate died here on the B side. Where are the comms? Of course he's not gonna be on that end. And they're making me question what exactly is going on here.
Out of charges.
This one was very questionable from the members of Dead3ye. Faisal, he heard the drop sound. He has to have heard the drop sound from Dead3ye, and Dead3ye just wrapped his way around over towards the other side.
I need this. Thank you.
Yeah, a tiny little bit of a question around the team really fast at the end of the day. Still turn things around from here. Every single one of the members, they're quite even on that regard. Now, it's something. But towards the back end, we do see that Naruto finally is able to get that one-off play against Zed. He's been so consistent in these fights. That's what you would love to see. 4 versus 4 situation on the map though still. So we're very low on HP and the utilities also running dry. Luffy, over towards the other side lanes, holding the side of market for any form of a rotation. But again, I like this. Full on defender hold, has the teleporter to turn things back if he really needs to do so. But look at the members of Resemblance. They do not want to go in for any form of a rotation just yet. Things could be looking ugly if they jump into the teleporter, because if Luffy is able to find that
30
perfect
seconds
flick,
left.
this round could have easily turned over on top of its head. Taking a couple of seconds for this push, but They're not gaining much value out of this. And this is what I don't like about this type of situation. Faisal at the perfect angle, but it's not going to be able to find out much. Swinging out from the fight. Again, Faisal. He's not clearing out all of these corners. And that's going to be the rough one for him. Zealot over on towards the corner, but not here. You saw him run to the corner. Again, what's up with the audio? They need to know that they're here in these type of corners. It's looking bad. And the timing needs to be perfect, and it needs to be coming in quick. That's going to be a gun picked up. One from the side, and Fufi takes an angle fight, takes a swing, maybe drops a body, looking for the third, but again, Reloy is able to gain so much.
Hold on to your hats.
So, this crucial part. Maybe take a fight here. Again, Rido is just playing this one so beautifully. It's just done. It's just dusted. The guy's just running around all over the place. He doesn't even need to go in for a swing. Mind game being played and the members of Dead3ye just falling flat on their faces again. What's up with the audio here? Are they not listening? How are you getting caught off guard? You already know where the player was. You saw the ping. And he was still clearing out the side of A short when you already know that two members were spotted on towards the side of showers. Where are the comms? The comms are not happening. Why is that even? You cannot make mistakes like this, especially when you are down to the wire. You are dropping rounds like flies here. You're gonna allow the side of Team Resemblance to take an even scoreline against you? That should not happen at all. It's looking quite grim. It's looking quite dark. Unless they're able to find a miracle here. I don't know how they're gonna turn this one around. Momentum heavy on the other end of this. This momentum alone drive them over. Towards the other side though, we do see that Resemblance again going for the very slow. It's looking quite grim and dark for them. Vidoy trying to sell this fake over towards this other side. He's trying to get as much as he possibly can here, giving his team ample opportunities to make their way over towards this A side. And the members of Dead3ye, they're gonna buy into it. Not care. Holding on to this sideline for dear life. Faisal finally shuts down Rido. And with this kill, they're gonna be able to gain some timing in their favor. He did his job beautifully, but now he needs to worry about even more. Chamber needs to make his way up. Has the to the force in hand, and this to the force can easily gain them some advantage. Needs to dip out almost immediately, takes a swing and takes a fight, and they're gonna bum rush their way in towards the side. But again, it's just not gonna work. The Professor is just way better. The Professor's gonna be able to spray out of the third. He's looking for one more, but again, Biako, the very fluffy boy, comes in for the save. Maybe goes in for a shot, needs to find this kill, and Naruto's just not gonna be able to gain out much. Swings out for the engagement, and it's gonna be the kill for the members of the defense. Beautifully done. Time played down to perfection. Strong take over in for a rush. Not much more that you can ask for to be played better from the defenders. Maybe again, they needed a little bit more of a better timing over on the sidelines, but a textbook retake from there.
That works.
The Professor nearly performed a miracle and a half by almost getting so much value. But again, Yako coming in from the back takes it all away. That the attackers almost have no. This is smart for them opting to go safe here on this round. Normally, I will always say go in for buys because you're not gonna have an opportunity to try and reach the overtime. But here, in a 9 and 12 scoreline with only 3 rounds on the line, and when you know for a fact that your defenders don't really have a lot of money, things could work out even if you opt to go in for a bit of a save. But okay, Typhoon, good shot, good flick. He's gonna be able to catch out one more player. They're looking for the final couple of kills. Flash comes in from the side, doesn't really get much more than information. Some's been given that the player is holding, but he got for that swing, and Faisal, beautiful
One
straight to
enemy
find one more
remaining.
shot, one more kill, and at the end of the day, Faisal's gonna be the thing that takes down Turbo as well. 9 and 12, and a flawless round for the
Match
defenders. A flawless, mind you, because you have to remember they didn't take even a single point of damage from any of the attackers. Do or
That's a
die
good spot.
for the members of Rezemble. Dead3ye now finally have their groove back after quite a couple of questionable rounds, I
That's
would
not
say.
ready. This should
But now that they're back here on towards the server and they mean business, are they going to go bankrupt, or are they going to steal away the entire customer from Resemblance? It's all about the strategy and how you employ all of your tactics. Basil needs to be as aggressive as he possibly can. And Zen holding with the operator, not giving anything. His timing needs to be perfect from him, and Zelot with these seekers pushes his way up. Zen's gonna be able to check down the lurker, and this lurk going down early is gonna be the best part, and Viako gets his way out of that sticky situation. Orbital strike in hand, but not opting to use it just yet. Does not want to deny the plan, but wants to use it for the retake. I like this plan coming out from them. I'm pretty sure they're not even gonna expect this. Smokes in the play as well. Both of them coming in, and now is where the orbital strike comes in. Here comes them down one by one. They're gonna drop some bodies. Swinging out for another one. Takes a fight, takes a kill, and the final kill comes in from the side of Zen with the right click. That's gonna be Dead3ye taking this map away on a 13 and 9 scoreline. A little bit questionable from time to time, but as a team, you just need to evolve it. You just need to get way better. That's how you do it. That's how you take a game. And with that, Dead3ye, they bring it all in for their end. Resemblance, though, I have to say, you guys played phenomenally. Matches were good, shots were clean, but you just need to play a little bit more when it comes down to your strategy. You have the fundamentals down, but as a team, you need to be a lot more closer, play off of one another, and be a lot more better on that regard. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's all that we have for you for today. Make sure to check out the links down below in the description, and and hit that show more button to check out all the Logitech products that we do have for you. We're going to be heading on out. We're going to be seeing you tomorrow with a lot more action for the Logitech G Ready to Play series. So we'll see you then.